And we're back! Straight into the pistol round. Lots of excitement here. Looks like some space being taken towards B. We got two lads defending it. Seb and DJF. Quick rotates on. Third player here as well, but this seems to be a bit of a fake rotate on. But in towards mid. Here's Lake. You were asking where he was at on Inferno. Starting off strong here on the Verti. Especially trying to take space, but the rotates are here as well for Unjustified. They got bodies on site. They're ready for this.
Oh, Wreck getting the headshot onto Cyrix, so now a bomb plant can come through. Unjustified. It'd be a shame for them if they let this round slip away. Manx gets taken down to 22 from the nade. He is trapped. He's got some support. He manages to get one Swisher a second. How do they even do that in this situation? Lake, his third on the round, 2v2, but anything but certain for the Unjustified side.
They got a kid at least, but fresh magazine in for Rack, and we know how lethal he is. There's the checks. I can't get these kills on. There's a big one. Time gonna be the issue here. Rack, though, run down and time enough with the kit to get the defuse. That one was so very scary, but Unjustified still do walk away with the pistol round win.
Yes, and their first CT round in the series. They did not get a single one on Inferno.
There you go. There you go. All right. And the two guys as well. You said the top fraggers normally for this team, Wolf and Lake, both getting theirs in the pistol round. So maybe a sign of things to come.
Yeah, I hope so for their sake anyway, because they were the two players with 300 plus frags last season in 16. Actually, 16 maps played for Lake. Wolf only played in 14 because he wasn't in the first series that they played. So, I mean, Wolf was unbelievable for them last season, one of their best players, which is why they tried so hard to keep him on the roster. He's going to sail in there. Bottom of the ramp, Wolf. Not really taking that much damage, or I should say Wolfie. And some bullets being exchanged back and forth, but no one really connecting just yet. Cyrix, a little exposed, flashbang tossed. It does keep them at bay for a moment. DJF trying to throw the smoke to support his teammate, but he gets exposed as a result. Wolfie finds one, Manx the other, and now Lake's gonna drop as well. Three frags unanswered for M80 as they get the A site.
At this point, just pull the plug. Just pull the plug. Wolf's even backed off by a smoke. I mean, there's a flank on from Seb, but he's just got an MP9 for it. This is a disaster here for Unjustified. Just the A site defense disintegrated. And now any thought they might have had of a retake, well, you just got one lone Wolf remaining. This is painful. That's an immediate smack in the face. That's an immediate firecracker for away from M80, and there will not even be a survivor. No mercy here as M80 choked the oxygen out of Unjustified.
Oh, Wolf, you gotta realize how long that barrel is on the M4A1S, and it was showing Wolfie. I think it was with the MAC-10 making quick work of him, and that will be that 1-1. All tied up. What a shame for Unjustified, though, after a pistol round that was very hard fought.
Yeah, it's going to sting.
Lose in that fashion.
It's going to sting, and now they're on the back foot right off rip, so it's a force buy in here, double eco scenario, right? So they've got to do it. Got to try and make some sort of magic happen. First one, not so lucky, and Cyrix is the guy making it happen with the pistols on Inferno. Damage on the swish. Nothing here. Got the bodies on the A site. A boost up. Cheeky. Cheeky collects. Here we go. There's something indeed. M80 trying to avoid getting sucked into the fight. For the moment, it seems like they're just going to bide their time. Back to A they go. Let the stack disperse a bit. Go quiet, cut noise, hold space, and pause. And there it is. The rotation off. At this point, just Lake here by the headshot angle. Wolf sticking close at hand. Wolf's going to be down. Molotov to force him out. Lake now backed into the angle. Takes the shot. Shot on the mobs. It's still frisky, but with these kills, Like, back in a headshot, he was spotted. He was spotted. He's seen, and he's dealt with. And now the biggest threats are out of this round. Bomb down. Even with the damage done, they don't really have to face the healthy players to take advantage of these fights. But no, the healthy players are gone. John, this is still on. This is still on. There's no kit, so they're going to need to get on that bomb quickly. Crack. Dangerous dance here, but he's found it. Not just one man in Seb. An uppercut shot will put him down. This one got close, but it's Team Ace on the other side for M80 to secure it. And yeah, it may not have looked pretty. They get the round, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, Seb getting caught between switching from the rifle to the pistol and vice versa, it happens. But the thing is, that was an impressive sequence there from Unjustified. Those two deagle shots were wicked. And M80, I mean, only had the two, like you said, unhealthy players left standing who were able to shut it down and get the job done, but a lot scarier than I think M80 would have liked it. And again, we're seeing those shaky moments from them on the T side more than the CT side. And I think that's where the communication factors mostly come into play. Anyway, they're still winning the rounds. And now they forced Unjustified onto a full-on save. The only thing purchased up here is a nade and a flash. And they're going to get tossed forward, but won't do much of anything. Manx collects a second, Swisher a third, and it's all M80 as you would expect in this round.
Yeah, I can't blame him for the strat. It's not a bad idea. You know, wait till you have contact ramp, throw your one flash, and make it something happen. But obviously, M80 were prepared for that particular piece of the playbook. And Swisher will farm up some ecos. Eco frags. He's top of the board now as a result of that one. It does look like it's a good start here for M80. Money built up, cash in their pockets, guns galore, and Wolfie back on the AWP that netted him so much success over on Inferno. Man, he was on fire.
That was wild. Yeah, last two matches.
Ooh, run boost! Oh, nice they hit it! They hit it! They hit it! It doesn't work, but they hit it. That's nice. That's fun. Shame you can't get a kill. But they know there's two players on towards B. Seems like they still want this fight. Molotov to slow them down a bit and to send them rallying. So, initial idea in this round, not quite working out. Honestly, with the way Unjustified looked in disarray, I mean, that's a missed opportunity for Mobs. One kill definitely was on the table there, if not a second as well. So,
I think, he just couldn't get himself. It's hard, landing on your feet like that and getting that shot. But I agree that the opportunity was certainly there. Still not out of this round are M80. They've rotated themselves towards the A site, given up on B for now. Thanks. I'm going to toss the util out, and here comes that smoke and flash. It should probably be enough to at least get some space up towards the bomb site here. That's by playing very passively, and Rec finds the trade. It's a little late, but at least it makes it a 4v4, and now the bombs can be planted, even though Manx has to eat some damage from that nade to get it down to dirt.
Retakes top here.
Yeah.
No kit. No kit, John.
It's tough to... They have to go fast.
Maybe there's a kit on the player who already died out on site, but I don't think so. No, indeed, they're full committed. Trade there. Manx, though, big kill, sticking around the boxes. They didn't expect that. They expected him to reposition, and he is punishing them for their oversight. 3 big kills for the captain. And M80 find themselves another round.
Wow. I mean, look, in terms of pure duels, 1v1s against each of these players going, back to Inferno, it just feels like M80 skill-wise are outplaying them completely. Even when things go awry, it's just the rifles, the pure firepower is catapulting M80 forward. Oh! Wow, Mobs. Getting a nice little headshot there. Only a second frag, and Wolfie threads the needle to take down DJF. It's just the pistols here again for Unjustified, but M80 not taking any chances. They're playing very stable, patient Counter-Strike.
Back in. There we go.
Chipping away.
All right. Bit by bit. You almost thought he'd get something done there. not so much. It is somewhat amusing, obviously, with a switch over towards Face It as a platform for this season. There are some polishing touches that are needed at times. It's interesting to see players their clan tags in the kill feed.
Let's call them that.
Some creative ones that they've got. Don't know if they realize they'd be going out on stream, but maybe time to adjust some of them.
My guess is they didn't know, because it never has in the past, but yeah, we'll face it. That's what happens.
Fellas, if you're watching this game back, just change them. Just change them.
Please.
Please. Creativity is admired, but, you know, maybe just don't. Maybe just don't.
We're not just suggesting, we're asking. Please, James.
Slower start to this round. Seb had the right idea on that shot. Didn't give it to him. Noise towards the A ramp. Again, waiting to see what he's going to get here at the bottom of the B steps. Much less he was on Inferno outside of A in the apartments. On this map, he's going to lurk those B steps. Make sure that stays a possibility for his team. See if he can work a pick. You're also almost certainly going to see him as a B anchor on the other side of the map. This guy does the dirty work for the team so many times, John. Nice opener. No more. No more. 3 players down. This round's over. This one's done and dusted. Cyrex caught between a rock and a hard place and an off place. There will be no survivors today.
Jeez. I mean, I'm trying not to be too harsh here, Mike. I'd say the first half of Inferno had some glimpses of interesting play coming through from Unjustified, mostly from Cyrex, but since that point, M80 has been absolutely and totally dominant. It feels like every single fight they take, they're going to win, and unless Unjustified convinces us otherwise, I think that the rest of the map will likely trend in this direction.
Let's be honest though, let's put the positive note on this. This is what we expect from M80. This is what we're looking for from M80. What M80 has come in and done is they've assembled a lot of incredibly strong North American pieces who didn't have opportunities for one reason or another into I mean, it's obviously not a super team. These players have not had the same kind of international experience as some others, but it's a really strong team. We expect them to run over North American competition. We expect them to demolish, but this round may not be quite demolition. That name is punishing. Lake forced out in the open. How does he get the kill?
Okay.
Wolfie and Swisher in a tough spot. Swisher trying to come in to support his opper here. Attack onto Lake, and there's the finishing blow. But again, a round that never should have been remotely competitive, getting way too frisky. Wolfie and Swisher slow it down, and they bring it home. Just as I'm heaping praise upon them, some of these anti-ecos a little bit too frisky.
Yeah, I mean, credit to Unjustified there, though. They got a few nice shots from those pistols, and really, honestly, like you said, the ecos have been the scariest part for M80 throughout this series. So, just got to clean that up. That said, everything else has looked very strong, and I do agree with you. If you look at all the rosters and the changes that were made, this M80 squad is one of the most promising right now in North America. I'm super excited to follow their progress.
They're a team where we should be putting them almost immediately on the same tier as a Complexity, certainly as a Geniuses.
Yes.
They're looking to be that level of competitive, and I think the big test for them is going to be Pro League. 1-for-1 in this round, where we see whether their ambitions match their reality. Seb out in the open, caught here. He's done. Doesn't realize they're up so far. Flash is blinding him. Life difficult. But Wolf, making a little bit of noise. Molotov will force him wide. Manx collects, but now Manx is alone. They want to just get a bomb plant. Now he has to do it all. He will at least get that plant off. So low. It's got to be headshots or bust here, pretty much. The off might have a better chance. Airburst nade. He's trying to mortar strike him down, and so finally, after the pistol round, it's been 7 in a row. Finally, Unjustified get back on the board. But now here's the problem, John. They're going to be stretching their money to its limits. And meanwhile, on the other side, I mean, there's 4 players above 10K. The cash flows.
Yeah, they really didn't struggle in those previous rounds. Lots of players surviving, and of course the money tells that story pretty clearly. 7-2 here on this map. Since the second half of Inferno, M80 is on a 13-2 run. So, I mean, we're going to need to see a lot more of that from Unjustified if they have a chance of coming back here on Vertigo. And again, Inferno was their map pick where we kind of hoped they would perform a little bit better. And now we're here on M80's map pick, which I'm sure they'll be putting some work into. Interestingly, I think we have a moment to talk here, but Mirage was moved out of M80's map pool, or ATK's map pool. Oh, thanks, going to get the headshot on to DJF. Lake gets the immediate trade, though. Swisher, thinking about popping up and having a peek. But yeah, no, Mirage seems to have moved out of the map pool for M80, and Vertigo in.
They do have to work them all as much as they can, get as deep on as many maps as they can in a short amount of time.
Yep.
It's impressive what Minx is doing on some of these entries. Oh, no, poor Seb. Wanders right to the crosshairs, wondering, hey, where's my B-Lurk? Where's my B-Lurk? oh, there he is.
Uh-oh.
But now, out the ladder, here comes another one. Swisher thought it was clear because Rek had made his way all the way up here. Now this is very confusing. And Rek walking through his smoke. That one a little bit overly ambitious, yet still somehow we have a round. Somehow we still have a round on our hands. They know a player's out with B. They know Wolf is in the back lines, so the bomb's going to go down, and it's a 2-on-2. And for Unjustified, I mean, this round has just been, it feels like one after another of players getting caught off guard by positioning. So it's a very messy picture here. Now they're both going to come from the same angle, and it's about the off. It's all about the off. Shot missing. Kits available this time. A defuse could be on, but they need to get on it quickly. And no, the cover's gone. Wolf gets the first. The Mobs. He knows he just needs to buy the time. He knows he just needs this check, and he'll get the kill to boot and even the op for extra credit.
Jeez. Thought Unjustified would be able to get that one, but Wolfie with a nifty shot almost had the second, and, well, because he misses, that's why he goes down, and Malbs is able to swing the corner and catch Wolf off guard and get the last. So, 8-2, M80 have already taken this half, and again, we're seeing things that work themselves out as a team evolves. You know, communication issues, players just going out, not really realizing that certain aspects of the map have not been cleared, Swisher in that case. Again, that's the type of stuff that works itself out. Let's not forget, there are instances where teams have 2 players swapped out, and you're like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. You have the same IGL. They'll work them into the roster. There might be a few kinks, but eventually that goes away pretty quickly. Here, it's an entirely new system, an entirely new IGL, and one of the new players is that IGL, of course. So, I mean, it's just going to take some time before these things iron themselves out. But they still look strong, even with the problems.
They do. And I mean, there's time enough, right, before this Pro League season. Actually, what group are they in? Let's see. That determines when they're headed to Malta.
Oh. Rex got the opener here on that out. Rex looking for a follow-up, and Swisher, oh my goodness, what a mess that was! Through the grate, Swisher jumps up and gets the Glock shot onto Lake to finish him off. And now moves his way out to only 7 HP, limping along. Rex gets the headshot onto DJF. Seb gets the immediate trade. Seb get another one. Ooh, there it is. And an AK upgrade. 3v2, still the advantage here for M80. But if Cyrix can catch Swisher, who's already at 7 HP, this could get interesting. And there it is. Maybe a follow-up. No, finally shut down. But he does light up Manx. Takes him down to 4 HP. And Seb has a winnable 1v2 on his hands.
Again, the pistols causing problems. Clutch opportunity, bomb down. Means that Wolfie can play off of this bomb. There's no kit for Seb. There's no smoke for Seb. He has to kill these 2 players. It's the only way this ends. And of course he has to go for this. He's going to try and wrap the side hall. They're not expecting this. Manx is looking for it. Wolfie goes back to check, and the timing does not work in Seb's favor. Wolfie got that feeling. Got that inkling that something might be wrong here. So the kill comes through. And it's all gravy again for M80. Look, some of these rounds, they're getting a little hairy. But they're making that work.
Yeah, That's the important part.
Group C, John, which means they actually have quite a bit of time before they're headed to Malta. Should give them more time for Minx to get his vision in, for them to figure each other out, and figure out how they want to play the game, which is, it's a luxury in Counter-Strike, and it really is. Oh, goodbye, DJF. No dice for DJF. He has not been having a good time, John.
No, not at all. Only one frag so far here on Vertigo, and in fact, Wolf and Lake are doing quite a bit better than they were on Inferno. The problem is the rest of the team has fallen silent this time. Oh, Wolf and Lake do manage to get a couple, then Cyrix pitches in onto Wolfie. 3v2, a rare man advantage here for Unjustified. Can they make it work? Yes, Swisher falls. Only Rek left standing, but look how lit Wolf and Cyrix are, and Cyrix just barely survives that nade with 4 HP. Rek, a solid lurk, great individually, could still win this one for his squad. He has to dodge the op. He managed to do so far, and he's got the bomb on his back with plenty of time to work with.
He fakes the drop. He fakes the drop off. This is interesting. They're not biting. They're not biting at all. They are not taking even a nibble at this one. First player found. Kill on. Damage here is also good. They're so wary. They know what he can do. They know what this guy's capable of. And Cyrix will find the bullet to put him down. So, a third round found at least. But again, we've talked about the situation before. You can't lose here. Cannot lose here. That'd be M80 on double digits. That would be your economy broken once more. This round, it's early, but it's do or die. This is do or die right here.
It really does feel like it. You know, their CT side has looked very, very poor for Unjustified, so they need to get something going. Need to keep M80 off of double digits if possible. That would mean winning out this half. But it feels like that is what's required. DJF, early engagement, too early. I think he's going to fall here. Yep, Wolfie takes him down. DJF just didn't have the support, and that's one. And, well, I don't want to say one done, but it's just basically nothing available for the trade there on the Unjustified side. It's not the best positioning.
They're going to play the smoke fade.
Yeah.
This is really ambitious. Wolfie's on the other side. This is going to get really weird. Cyrix is committing to this out in the open, but they line up. They line up, and he gets the collapse. Oh, took a big risk, but he is rewarded for it. And that's sloppiness from M80. We've seen it a few times. The positioning catches them off. Now, they continue to take the space towards A. And it is the right read. They've just left Lake here, basically. Could get caught trying to back off on the angle, but the kill, it's not there. The shot goes wide, and now Lake, that is a huge boon for him because he's brought Cyrix, he's brought his ball back to the angle, he's got teammates rotating in.
What a flash.
That was a great flash, absolutely killer, but still, this is a brawl. This is even footing for the fight. Cyrix looking to make it a little bit more one-sided. I'm going to be planted. Close up, they don't know. Cyrix is a goner. And with that positioning now, Rek is in such a strong spot.
Jeez,
and he's letting them know, one after another, knocking these players down. And Wolf, he knows it's hopeless. He knows he's stuck. He can't even just get the kill on Rek. A four-piece put together. The man did it all himself. That's incredible play from young Rek.
Oh, Rek. Goodness me. Settle down, sir. Give them a chance. 15-7 is his record. He is one ahead of Wolf. He's also 14-6. I mean, just unbelievable stuff there on display for both Rek and the M80 roster. 10-3 in their favor. Now, you talked about the spacing. That's another problem that will iron itself out over time, but you should never have two players lined up like that because an op bullet, a stray one even, could come through that smoke and take you down. So, again, positioning spacing will work, but the recovery, phenomenal. Rek engaging again early on. 49 HP is left after that barrage of bullets from the FAMAS, but it's going to be Wolf falling back. It's not the greatest of buy-ups here for Unjustified. They're saving for that last round for the most part. They did manage to invest enough to get the MP9 and the FAMAS out here. It's just the right thing. With a pistol around it. Rek through the danger panel, gets one, looking for the second as well, but he doesn't find it just yet. In the meantime, though, Swisher's working his way around the A side, says, "Hello, Cyrix, I got an AK bullet for your dome." 5v3.
This is such a messy fight towards B. I feel like we need Yakety Sax as the soundtrack for it. But it does end with M80 up on top. And I mean, based on how messy some of these half-buy, forced-buy rounds have been for them, they're very happy with this. Body block of a smoke. Don't know that this buys like that much.
No.
GF looks like he's going to put one on Wolf's head.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Wondering
Jeez.
about that crosshair placement, man. But he's just going to try and hold this flank. Malls is coming, so good luck, fella. Pulled off of it. There's the check, and there's the cleanup. Malbs actually only gets one of those because his teammates are just too dang quick. 11 rounds on the board for their T-side of Vertigo. M80 ruthless here. And so maybe, just maybe, Unjustified can get a little bit of sweetener on the end of a very bitter half, but it's looking like they might have to settle for no dessert. Pause coming in. Don't like that. What's going on here?
Let's see.
Do we get logs anymore?
Unfortunately not. For us,
Don't.
anyway.
We don't get logs anymore. That hasn't been sorted. If you're wondering what I mean by logs, on ESCA servers, we would get a little handy-dandy bot that would automatically output to a certain channel to let us know things like timeouts and who called them. But unfortunately, I don't think that works anymore.
We do have our admin coming in, Mr. Oso Dank, saying that just a pause from M80. They're going live. Nothing, nothing to worry about.
If Unjustified, we're calling this pause. Maybe a little late, bud. But I appreciate it. Do appreciate it.
Hey, look, you know, 11 to 4.
Better late than never.
A lot better than 12 to 3 if you can call a timeout and get a good strategy.
I mean, Zonic says they should win if they get to 4. And he's the GOAT coach, so I would never question his statements.
Oh. Well, I might, but
Are you saying, oh, you questioning his statements or his GOAT coach status? Because I don't really think there's an argument.
I think the 11 to 4.
Okay, yeah. Sure. Zonic's
the
law.
other one.
You can question that one.
Exactly.
I was thinking about this the other day of like, is there even anyone where you can... Because obviously for GOAT player, there's a lot of debate. There's a lot of conversation of who's the CSGO GOAT. And it depends on how you value eras. It depends on how you value longevity, all these things. But for coaching, I really don't think there's any argument, right? If you want eras, if you want longevity, the fact that he's now won a major with another team with only 2 players from his previous one is like, yeah, go coach, man.
He's good. I'm never going to question that. Just the Zonic's Law I'll question. But anyway, outside of that, M80, looking at this match, full control. I mean, they have outplayed Unjustified at every single turn. And we got another pause coming in. This one was not anticipated.
Well, we're still on a 2-minute delay, so hopefully we're all good.
Maybe. Hopefully.
Never a great sign. Or sometimes a great sign. All good. Got confirmation again from Mr. Oso Dank. The Oso of Dankest. The Dankest Oso. We should be good. All right. All fine. Just a little bit of extra delay here, John. You excited to start another season?
Yeah, man, I'm really hyped. I'm glad to be back into it, honestly. It was a longer break than usual because of the potential of CS2 coming out, right? But it's, of course, Valve time, so we have no idea when CS2 is actually going to be officially released. So I'm just happy to be back into it.
I'm hoping that by mid-September, at least, it'll be good. That's my hope.
Yes.
That's my
Before fall. Like, actually sticking to the summer release date would be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was like, oh, it has to be August. No, the first half of September is still in summer, guys.
Yes, it is.
So, Valve is just really, literally interpreting their own statements. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I think so.
I hope.
At least open beta would be good to have soon.
That would be cool, or at least just even more widely accessible beta. Wreck. An opener again, boosted up over the danger panel, and why not? Out of second, can't quite finish his food. Wolf, fortunate to survive that one, and it's only for a moment, as this is just an absolute wrecking crew. Sags with a bit of a cheeky wait. and find on Swisher means that they are, in fact, going to have to commit in towards B. The rotation was coming through because Swisher was saying, hey, guys, I'm all the way up on site. It's because he hadn't checked. Bomb down. 3-on-3 post plant. 3-on-2. DJF finally got his second kill, and what a time to do it. What a time to do it. They're wary of the flank, but no flank is coming. It's all back to the CT. Good Molotov. Wolfie still got the line. Offset doesn't catch Wolfie, but his shot doesn't catch either. Slow walk in, maybe not the antidote. It's going to be on Mobs. The question is, does he have his line up? No, is the answer. Defuse on, and one more round. Just a little bit of sweetness to send us to the break. And we're back for what could be the final half of play, unless you believe the words of a certain Mr. Zonic. You might know some things, but this one a little debated. And M80, not interested in hearing the arguments.
Well, if he already gets tagged, yeah. Down to 91.
Is that like his toe over the cement box?
I think so.
Love a toe tag with a Glock. Could have been a P2, I guess. But up the ramp they go, and that appears to have been the trap. The bait was there, and everybody's here. 4 players
my
on,
goodness.
including 2 sets of dualies in the sideball. Uh-oh, demolition. Bomb already found. Oh, they're all gone.
What?
Oh, no, Manx.
Dually
He just
ace?
stuck a little toe out. Or Wolfie, rather. Just stuck a little toe out just to slide them right into the waiting jaws of Swisher.
Gets the ace with the dualies on the pistol round, and yeah, that was just so well played by M80. Unjustified walked into the spider's web, and then the fang sunk right in from those dualies. Wow, 12-4. M80 looking for 4 more rounds to end this map and series. I mean, Unjustified aren't even going to try to force up. They didn't get the bomb plant, so it's just going to be Glocks across the board. 0 investment, which does not bode well, I would say, for their chances into this round. Nade's going to sail in. That doesn't help either. Swisher follows up with the frag, and then 3 more! Can you get back-to-back aces? No.
No.
But it will be only 1 player left standing after the chaos. That's Wolf.
Threw the bomb away.
I don't know. I don't know.
I thought he was like fake flashing with a bomb for a second, but then he didn't clear into it. Anyway, whatever. The end result is the same, which is that M80 inched closer to absolute dominant victory here. But a bye will come through for Unjustified. Looking for Unjustification. And now, you gotta get it done here. Really gotta get it done here.
I mean, we already said in the first half, right? They had to find a way to keep M80 off of double digits. They didn't. And it was quite a dominant scoreline, even though they managed to salvage that last round with the defuse.
I mean, one silver lining here is Wolfie doesn't have an op yet. Don't know how silver that lining is when Swisher's been hitting shots like this. But he still just gets aggressive with it. Made some noise there. Trying to find a gap in the smoke, trying to find something, anything that can give him an advantage for this fight. Oh, the flashbang is ruthless.
Swisher.
Playing on the smoke fade right up. Oh, they're kissing. They're kissing. And Lake doesn't realize it in time, so a second kill on for Swisher maintains the man advantage for his team even as he gets traded. There's damage on for Wolfie, though, so it's not time for celebration for M80 just yet. And the utility advantage is actually substantially on the Unjustified side. Now this boost could be good. Confirmation the players are coming this way. They're going to stick on the boost? No, they back off of it. Didn't want to get caught. Thought it might be checked. They're making noise. They're showing presence. But the positioning, they almost... it feels like they were reading fake on this.
Here comes the execute towards the A site, and yeah, M80 don't have anyone here, or at least no one beyond the smoke, so they're going to have to be careful. Pushing Wolfie down to 11. Yeah, Nate comes through, and there's Wolfie down for the count. Retakes on. Seb gets the immediate trade, so a 2v2 showdown between Malb's Wreck and Seb and Cyrix.
Thing is, the critical piece is they got a player out towards cement. There's the check. Ooh, good kill from Cyrix. How'd you get it? Wreck maybe just going for the stick. The damage here could be good as well. Gonna try and stick it. Smoke's gonna fade. There's no way he gets away with this. There's no way he gets away with this. Oh no! Unjustified. How have you allowed that? Oh, they didn't realize he got back on the bomb. They couldn't find the kill. Not like this.
Oh my goodness. Just Wreck deciding, you know what? I'm just going to stick this diffusal and pray it comes where I have the smoke to guide my positioning, and it works. They didn't even really spam until there was just a few milliseconds left on that diffusal, but it was too late by that point. Even though they get the frag, the diffuse had already come through. Even when they're down a man, when things look completely dire, M80 is still finding a way to win these rounds. And when you're on the other side of it in a justified position, it just feels demoralizing.
Yeah. I don't know if there's another word for it. Tag on Cyrix. Wolfie has the op now. We had said that was the silver lining the last round, was he didn't yet. Now he's just let them know in a big way. Hey, guess what I found? 3 players close at hand for this one. If this is a B take, they're going to find heavy resistance here, John. This could be bad.
Trying for a boost here. Could be something. Seb. Not going to see anything in time, and Nate sails through, and look at Mob just jumps over the danger panel, gets one, and the second!
What?
He had no business getting the first, not to mention the second. Late gets the trade. The thing is, they're now down a man. 4v3, and look at this. Rex right around that corner. I don't know if they're going to expect him to be here.
Clearly not. Clearly not. Kill found. Now he's secure at quad. He's still got control in towards mid as well, so he doesn't have to worry about this. Wolf's working his way up.
Jeez.
He's looking the right way. Manx! Oh, no!
Oh,
let
Wolf.
it go! Didn't realize he worked his way up in the gap, and Wolf might just do it all himself. How on earth has he turned this round on its head? That's the miscoms. That's what we're talking about. Manx must have thought that Swisher had already picked up the mid control, but there was a gap there. And as a result of that, now this round falls into the lap of Unjustified. Wolfie just has to try and save his big green. The money's gone for M80. After the clutch from Rec with no survivors, and then the investment into this one, the bank is drained. There's still a chance here for Unjustified. That is a massive round from Wolf.
Yeah, but just a huge oversight, like you were saying, by M80 on the defensive side. A glaring gap on the defense, and honestly, it would have been better if Manx was watching towards mid instead of the B site. But I mean, of course, that comes down to the comms, and again, they need to iron some things out. That said, not a big deal. Their economy is still, well, actually, maybe it is. They don't have the best of money right now. Wolfie did save the AWP. And it will be pistols forced up, though, around the big green. And you can't blame them. They're up 14-5. They have rounds to spare, so why not try to take another one here?
Yeah, and I mean, if you're going to throw Deegs into the hands of Malbs, you're going to throw Deegs into the hands of Swisher. I'm not going to bet against them.
Nope.
Much less a big green.
The op. Exactly.
He swapped over to the B side of the map. He's been playing A a lot, right? So they want to show a different look here, maybe catch him off guard if they tried to go for that faster B play against the lesser buy. That's not going to be the case. So look at the stack that's coming through. They put Malbs, I believe, in position down by the B steps, and now everybody else is ready for the safe fight. Justified have some space early on. Trying to make them uncomfortable. They're doing a good job of it. Rack with the check. Rack dead. Snappy shooting from Cyrex. One in the last round, but he's not going to be able to do more in this. Manx goes down to 1, but it is well worth the price. And they didn't clear them all.
Oh, no.
They didn't clear them all. They didn't clear them all. He's got one. Looking for more. The damage. Ooh, they are very lucky to get away with just one casualty there. And back to A they go, and they're right. Presence has pulled off the site. It's just Manx with 1 AP, who is a goner. So the bomb will go down, and likely Wolfie may be forced back into a save. Not sure how much of a look he's going to give this with the big green. Looked on.
It did. A little bit too much, and at this point, he's got to duck and cover and get the heck out of here. Because they are going to chase. They should be able to cut him off. He knows that, takes the shot, hits it, and that should secure him the AWP. Unless they chase really aggressively, and it looks like they want to. I mean, they don't necessarily have the economy, but they want this frag. They want to take that op down, knowing that the money is already really bad for M80, given that they forced up.
Can understand it, but they really can't for their own sake.
I know.
Terrorists win.
So they'll stick with the 2 alive here. Oh, Malbs could have absolutely ruined them. I mean, it's a tough angle to take a fight with the Deagle through the steps. He finds the first, but if a headshot materialized there, I mean, M80 could have had this done already. So,
yeah,
not going to feel great about that one if you're Unjustified, but they live to fight another day. And in this one, outside of the op, there should be no problems.
Outside of the op.
That is a big asterisk, yes.
Yes. I think Wolfie's going to go for an immediate
Outside of the op.
fight. He gets deleted. Yeah, the op is still to get recovered here by Manx. wonder if he's going to drop it for someone else to try to make it work. And looks like he's going to make it work, and he's not going to at all. That's not what he usually uses.
That's an ambitious fight to
Yeah.
stick around for, unarmored. All right, this one's looking like it's going to be quick, which is great for Unjustified. They need this. To be quick. No doubts
There
here.
we go.
All right. Around on the board. Around you can be confident in. Yeah, the op died pretty much immediately, but still, there was a risk.
I mean, that's the cleanest round that Unjustified have had so far in the series. Yes, it's just up against Pistols in the AWP, but that AWP could have wreaked havoc. Instead, immediately deleted by Cyrex. Nice little headshot coming through from him. And afterwards, well, Manx can't really do much of anything with it either. Still, I mean, M80 are doubling up on the scoreline of Unjustified. They can't feel too bad. And they've got a buy-up coming through. It will be 3 FAMASs and 2 A1Ss, but it's still not too shabby, especially with Rec making the case for FAMAS on Inferno.
Quite the ambitious Molotoving from Rec. Jumping, dunking, running.
Oh, Swisher.
And Cyrix was tagged as well. Where did that tag on Cyrix come from?
Don't know.
Oh, must have been an exchange there in towards the A ramp. So it's a little bit even on that one.
It's quite a
little
fight
bit
here.
better for Cyrix since he's an opper. Less of a concern here. But 7 Rec, this seems like the duel that could actually determine the round.
Another flash here at the bottom of the ramp. Still a smoke guising off the vision here for Unjustified, so maybe just trying to make sure no one was past the smoke. Flashing on through. There's Manx going down. Lake gets the opener. Looking for a follow-up as well. Swisher's very lit. He knows it, so he has to back off here and toss some utility. He's trying to go for the dunk nade. It does damage, but no frags yet to speak of for M80. And now Wolf's on notice at 23 HP. Rec on his lonesome, anchoring down the B site. Gets a frag in return, but also takes a ton of damage. Oh my goodness, the health.
They don't expect
so
Wolfie
bad.
here. They don't expect Wolfie. What a cheeky peek. What an ambitious peek with the health that he had. He's going to be a dead man. And the 2 back the other way now means that this might just be done. Mobs wants to give this a look, but yeah, the Molotov comes in, it burns him, and it denies the bomb plant. There's only 17 seconds. There's only 17 seconds here, John. Oh, no! Oh, now Wolf has to go all the way back for it, and he can't do it! Mobs rips their victory away from them. Sends them careening down, secures round 15 from nowhere. Thought he might be done, but a Molotov and a peek, and that's all that he needs to get it done.
That was so well timed and well played by Mobs. He knew that smoke was coming through, so he immediately lines up the Molotov to deny the plant. The planter's already committed, doesn't realize how close the molly is, goes down to it, and then swings around, gets one more frag, follows it up with the final blow with very little time left. He already denied the round at that point, and Rex can get 2 right off the docket here. 7, Wolf gone, Cyrix a response, but that is just how this has gone for M80. That star power, that fragging power, so good.
I don't know, DJ. You're stuck, but the flashbang. Was that a team flash? What happened there?
I think
no
that was
assist
just
coming
Swisher.
through. That's so unfortunate for DJF. Just nothing's been breaking his way this map, and had the flank, had the kill, but the flashbang timing just too good. And now Lake and Cyrix need to find something left in the tank, some sort of magic to keep their team fighting here. They're being given a lot of space towards A. Bomb plant would go a long way to making this a bit more approachable. It's a passive hold, and Lake looks like he wants to take us further. Who's thinking about going around the corner? There's a flash to set it up. A smoke, rather. Swisher, waiting for the bomb plant, and there it is, mortar strike. That's what they were waiting for, and Manx will find the last. No problems here for M80. Oh my, look, maybe Maul pulls one out of his hat, but based on the way they were playing, if it wasn't then, it would have been later on. That is a very nice final round to show exactly why M80 just dominated here all the way through.
Yeah, disciplined utility.